Okay, YouTube, I'm about to give you guys an update on what I have going on here. I have, as you know, this is going to be a smart shower system that I'm going to be installing. And when I last left you guys, I was trying to get this thing all buttoned up. And what I have here is the Mowing smart shower system that I did get installed. As you can see there, I have a plug for the power for this, and I've also installed the backup battery. This is an option that you can have for the mooring system here. You don't necessarily need it to operate it, but this is the backup battery in case power goes out. You can still use the shower. I guess if power is out, you can take a shower in the dark, I guess. As I said, it's not a necessity to get this thing working, but it is an option, and I went ahead and took it without having any valves in there to turn this thing off and on. Every little bit of backup power to keep it working really helps. So I got this thing installed, and now I'm trying to get the last bit of it together. And what I have left here is this is going to be a rain shower, which is going to be here. And I'm not centering it, which would normally, I would center it probably right here. But I want to leave myself with an option to put I'm thinking about doing the door shower with no door, but I'm not for sure if that's what I'm going to do here. Nevertheless, I'm putting it there to keep the options open. So now, actually what I need to do now is I have to uninstall this because I'm putting a body jets off inside the shower. I'm going to have two on the front and the back of the shower. The situation is the body jets are really made for, I want to say maybe a 2x6 studs, and this is a 2x4 application. Most homes built in America are on 2x4 studs. So and I remember that during the last install on in my second bathroom, and I really forgot. So what I did is I put these automatically on these studs here, not remembering that I needed to have this on a 1/2 inch. I needed this to be a 1/2 inch board here. I had to take that all apart, and I'm going to put a 1/2 inch board here to get that in there. And the reason why is because I need to have the finished wall. I need to have this the finished wall. This is going to be the tile here, the edge of the tile here, that I need to have this thing there in order to have it flush. Get it together. You understand what I'm saying when I get it going. But at any rate, that's the hold up now. I have to redo that. I have the cable for the smart switch, and I have all the wires all done. I'm going to take the time and nail everything down, staple the wires, and finish fastening the pipes so they don't move when they're being operating. So that puts me at that situation as far as the shower goes. And I'm going to be using I want to use foam board. I really want to use a foam board, number one, because of the waterproofing. They are impervious to water and mold, and that's the new way of doing it. People are still using that cement board, which is okay, and I mean, it's really okay to do that. That's not a problem, but I want to go a step further to eliminate the mold, and I wanted to use the new technology. I'm big on technology. Cement board is just old technology, which I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that it's old and outdated. In my opinion, there's something more. But the problem with that is that new technology is not readily available. So most stores don't carry, and all they do carry that's probably the most widely available is the Sluter Curdy board, which I think that the technology on that has came up a few notches ahead of that system too. So I am going to probably do either. I can't get the Latticrete because they really just. I like the Latticrete, but they tailor themselves to installers, and they really don't have any packages where I can just go buy a few boards. You know, I really want you to buy like a pallet or something. So it really, it's just for me to use that. It doesn't make sense because I have to buy so much. I have to order so much in order to get it. And it's super expensive. But however, Floor and Decor, they do sell a product. It's the same thing. It's the foam board. That's all I'm trying to get is the foam board. I'm going to get that, and I'm going to pair it with Latticrete. Use it's a hydro band from Latticrete, and that's what I'm going to use that and to in order to do my shower. Moving over here, as I told you guys before, I was trying to debate whether I should do the LED lights or keep the lights that I had before, which are here. And you probably guessed it, I decided to go ahead and use the brand new lights. I put them up there and they look so much better. There's no way, no matter what kind of cleaning I've done, I can't get that sleek, clean, modern look as these here when they are mounted. I really like those. So the problem is that the hole that was there originally was larger than this here. So I had to find a way to get this thing all done. And what you're seeing here is some tough stuff. I'm going to use tough stuff. Well, I'm using tough stuff to give me a surface that I can use to smooth off and get a nice cut hole, and then I'll come back with some drywall repair or just drywall, and then sand it off and get it smooth and get a nice hole. I mean, the hole was maybe a 1/16 of an inch too big, so it's very, very small but very noticeable. And on top of that, what I noticed is that this is letting a huge amount of air in. I mean, it was really letting a lot of air in. Even with the old system, I had to have a ton of loss of efficiency because of the air. It was just so leaky. I wanted to seal all of this up, so when I put these up here, it has a gasket there. When I put these up here, I want a nice tight seal to clear up all the gaps and leaking air that's coming in there. So that's what all this is about. And I want to get it all nice and sealed up, and that is the way that I'm going, and it looks amazing with the lighting. I like the lighting. I like the hue or the color that I chose with it. So this is an update that I got going on. So now I need to get my multi-tool out and go up there and shave all that off to be even with the ceiling, and then put some sheetrock mud up there, get it all smooth, all sanded out, just so I can put the light up there and have a nice surface to bond with. It's a lot of it looks like a lot, but considering the way I thought I was going to have to do is take those cans out, and those cans are huge, and then I'm going to have to get up into the attic. This is the side of a wall. It's very hard to get to, so this is the easiest way. So I just used the wiring that came inside the can. I just cut those off, spliced them with the new LED wiring, and it just saved a lot of time. So it was the best way to do it. So and it looks the best. Without further ado, let's get to it. All I have to do is find the batteries. And on a quick note, you know, I do a lot of this stuff. I'm not a professional. These Ryobi really do the job for me. I would love to have the more professional upgraded, maybe Milwaukee or DeWalt. Right now, this is doing the job, but you know, to the pros, you know, anyone that sees this, you know, automatically would not think that I'm a pro, and I'm not. It's just having all these tools here. I think there's a great price, and for me to just doing my own project at my own house and not doing it on a commercial level, these tools here actually just do the job. And um, I really do think that there's a better tools out there, and I want to transition over to a more professional stuff just so I have, but I'm not going to get rid of these. So I'm just going to buy a professional tool here and there until I build up my stash. But right now, Ryobi is the brand, and I have all these batteries here by Ryobi, but this is going to change over, and I'll probably just keep these just somewhere, but it's going to take a while because I have a lot of Ryobi tools, and it would take a considerable amount of money to just go ahead and buy something all over, but I'm going to do it in the future.